A weathered Torii gate stands before a weathered shrine in a misty forest. A man with a Chanmage-style haircut with the top of the head shaved flees from a hooded pursuer. The man draws a small weapon, then slows to a stop and looks around. He turns, unsheathing a sword.
Who are you?
The hooded figure steps toward him calmly.
Who do you serve?
With the sword across their back, the figure stares, then a thick mist obscures them from view. A Ubisoft original.
All I have ever known in my life. Our land.
A man and a young woman bow before a shrine.
Our customs. My family.
They clap twice.
Burns in the name of unification.
Lightning flashes in the distance. Now, armored soldiers cut down villagers fleeing across a bridge. As a soldier raises a spear over a helpless villager, the young woman shoves him aside, then rolls on the ground to dodge another's weapon. She kicks an attacker, then gets bashed by the end of a spear that sends her rolling to the edge of a river. Across the water, she sees a village burning. She zeroes in on an African samurai in traditional armor, and the view splits to include them both.
You are still a frog in a well, who knows nothing of the sea.
Ships near a harbor.
The ocean's filled with new ships, but they all come from the same river.
The African man bows deeply.
Greed.
An instructor signals to him. On a battlefield, a general sits on a rise above his troops who march in formation holding matchlock guns.
Power.
The front line fires.
Vengeance.
The African samurai, in his full armor, steps through the ensuing gunsmoke and draws his sword. Backed by other warriors, he takes on soldiers. He impales one, then lifts and flings him off his blade. With one swing of his sword, he slashes the throats of 4 soldiers, their blood flying through the air as they collapse on the riverbank.
And you? Will you continue down that river?
The African samurai removes his helmet and locks eyes with the young woman across the river.
Or choose another path, beyond what we see?
They face each other in a wheat field.
And we must look for it. Together.
Now, the young woman walks down a bustling village street. A figure with their face concealed by a conical hat holds out a slip of paper. The young woman grabs it as she passes, then hands the note to the African samurai without stopping.
We must learn to trust. Rebuild.
A young girl's eyes light up as she spots the samurai.
And follow the blade.
On a misty night, guards patrol a house's terrace. The young woman sneaks across a ledge and uses a grappling hook to launch herself into the air. She flings throwing stars into the man with the Chanmage, then lands on 2 guards before engaging a third. She stabs him with her sword, then turns to see her target fleeing. She takes on 2 more guards, slashing one across the face. Elsewhere, translucent paper doors silhouette 2 people in a house. Then the samurai's imposing figure appears between them. He bashes them through the doors, then steps outside holding a bloodied kanabo, which resembles a spiked club with a handle. Guards charge him, and the samurai brings down his bulky weapon to knock them to the snowy ground. In the misty forest,
I said, who do you serve?
the man with the Chanmage faces the hooded figure. As he steps back, he bumps into the African samurai.
We are the shadows.
The young woman lowers her hood.
That served the light.
As the man charges, she easily dodges his sword and thrusts her hidden blade at him. A title appears over the red-tinged profiles of the African samurai and the young woman. Assassin's Creed Shadows, November 15th, 2020.